The movie opens with Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, played by Ryan Reynolds, arriving at Logan Wolverine's Hugh Jackman burial site in North Dakota. Wade is frustrated to find that Logan is truly gone, leaving behind only his adamantium skeleton. As Wade is still grappling with the loss, a team of agents from the Time Variance Authority TVA appears, but Wade reacts by taking Logan's skeleton and viciously slaying the agents, all to the soundtrack of NSYNC, before donning Wolverine's iconic claws in an emotional moment of tribute. The film takes us back to 2018, where Wade, wanting to be a true hero for his long-lost love Vanessa, Morena Baccarin, decides to use Cable's time-traveling device. His goal is to apply to be an Avenger in Earth-616, the main MCU universe. He attends an interview with Happy Hogan, Jon Favreau, but despite his best efforts, Happy doesn't see the potential in Wade, who also doesn't help by being his usual playful, childish self. Wade returns to his universe, where he ends up taking a job at a car dealership with Peter, Rob Delaney. Over the next 6 years, Wade settles into a quiet life, leaving behind his Deadpool persona. During a birthday party in Wade's apartment, where he is surrounded by close friends, including Vanessa, Blind Al, Leslie Uggams, Dopinder, Karen Sony, Negasonic, Brianna Hildebrand, Yukio, Shioli Kutsuna, Colossus, Stefan Kapicic, Shatterstar, Louis Tan, and Buck, Randall Reeder, it's revealed that Wade and Vanessa have long since broken up and are now seeing other people. As the party continues, Wade hears a knock at the door and mistakes the TVA agents for strippers. He tries to make fun of them, but they drag him through their portal. Wade wakes up in a new place to meet a TVA agent named Paradox, Matthew McFadden. After some conversation, Wade thinks he's been pulled in because of his misuse of Cable's device, but Paradox explains that it has nothing to do with that. Instead, Wade is told that the TVA wants to offer him a chance to join Earth-616, the MCU universe, to fulfill his potential and become a real hero. Wade agrees, donning a new Deadpool suit, though he's also motivated by the knowledge that in one future, Thor is seen mourning Deadpool's death. However, Wade learns that his universe is set to be pruned because the anchor being, the key to holding the universe together, is dead, and that being is Logan. Without Logan, Wade's universe will collapse and all his loved ones will be erased. In a fit of rage, Wade headbutts Paradox and steals the universe-jumping device to find a new Logan. Wade begins his search across multiple universes to find a replacement Logan. He encounters various versions, one that is faithful to the comic book appearance, another in the yellow and brown suit, and even a Logan played by Henry Cavill, leading to a humorous moment where Wade almost mocks DC. But all these versions of Logan end up clawing him apart. Eventually, Wade finds a version of Logan in a bar, drunkenly wasting his life away. After bringing this Logan back to the TVA, Paradox informs Wade that this version is the worst across all timelines, and that he is responsible for the fall of his universe. Wade and Logan also discover that Paradox and his agents are not affiliated with the TVA's main faction. As Wade plans to expose them, Paradox prunes both Wade and Logan. The two wake up in the void, where they engage in a brutal battle. Wade shoots Logan, and Logan claws Wade, mostly targeting his groin. After a chaotic struggle, the two cool off and decide to join forces to save Wade's universe and restore Logan's. They are interrupted by an Outlander, Chris Evans, just as a group of mutant villains led by Pyro, Aaron Stanford appears. Wade, thinking the Outlander is Captain America, gets excited to hear him shout, "Avengers Assemble!" But the Outlander instead says, "Flame on," revealing himself to be Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. Johnny tries to go full fire mode, but Pyro drains his powers. Sabretooth, Tyler Mane, Logan's old nemesis, arrives for a rematch, but Logan swiftly dispatches him. The other mutants capture Wade, Logan, and Johnny. The villains bring them to a fortress ruled by Cassandra Nova, Emma Corrin, the psychotic twin sister of Charles Xavier, who controls the giant skeleton of Ant-Man. Her minions include Juggernaut, Toad, Psylocke, and Azazel. Cassandra demonstrates her power by skinning Johnny alive, leaving him conscious just long enough for him to collapse. She uses her abilities to invade Wade and Logan's minds, discovering their painful memories, including how Wade and Vanessa's relationship fell apart. Despite their efforts, neither Wade nor Logan can kill Cassandra, and she prepares to leave them to be consumed by Alioth. However, in the chaos, they manage to escape using a rocket leg, flying to safety. After crashing, they find a rundown diner to get food, and Wade tries to understand Logan's story, especially since he was once a revered member of the X-Men. Logan remains tight-lipped until they meet a dog with a long tongue named Mary Poppins, aka Dogpool, and Wade instantly falls in love. They also meet a Deadpool variant called Nicepool, who is the friendliest Deadpool and the only one who doesn't need a mask because he's still handsome. Nicepool warns them about the Deadpool Corps, who will try to find and kill them. Nicepool gives them a minivan to escape, but during the journey, Wade accidentally admits that he lied to Logan about the TVA being able to fix his universe. Logan, enraged by the deception, lashes out, and the two get into a violent fight that leaves them both unconscious. While they're out cold, an unknown figure steals the minivan. Wade and Logan are taken to a resistance base where they meet Elektra Natchios, Jennifer Garner, Blade, Wesley Snipes, and Gambit, Channing Tatum, along with the resistance leader, Laura Kinney, Daphne Keene. Laura recognizes Logan as a variant of the man who was her father. The group explains that they've all been victims of the Void, and many of their friends have been killed by Cassandra. They plan to fight back, but Logan is initially reluctant to join the battle. Later, Laura finds Logan sitting by a campfire, drinking Gambit's liquor, and learns about the tragedy that has shaped him. Logan shares how he once refused to join the X-Men, and after the murder of his friends, he went on a killing spree, unable to stop himself. The loss of his team left him in emotional turmoil, and he wears the yellow and blue suit because it's the only piece of his past left. Laura tells him that he is the same as her Logan, but with time, he will be the hero that's needed. Inspired by her words, Logan agrees to join the fight against Cassandra. Meanwhile, Pyro contacts Paradox, and the two reveal their secret alliance. Paradox plans to activate the Time Ripper, a device that will rapidly destroy Wade's universe. He orders Pyro to find Wade, Logan, and the others before they interfere with his plans. A major assault on Cassandra's fortress ensues, led by Blade, who uses a bazooka to blow open the doors. Wade and Logan go after Cassandra, while the other heroes battle Juggernaut and the evil mutants. Blade kills Toad, Gambit uses his powers to destroy some enemies, and Laura takes out Juggernaut's feet and decapitates him. Wade and Logan finally reach Cassandra, but she incapacitates both of them and tries to convince Logan to let her kill him, offering an escape from his pain. Laura arrives just in time to give Wade the helmet, which he places on Cassandra's head, nullifying her powers. However, Cassandra warns them that killing her would leave them stranded, while removing the helmet would result in their deaths. Logan tries to reason with her, speaking of how much Charles Xavier cared for him, but Pyro intervenes, shooting Cassandra. Logan knocks out Pyro, and Cassandra, in a final act of defiance, opens a portal for Wade and Logan to escape, just as Alioth arrives. Wade and Logan return to Wade's universe, where Paradox confronts them, but Cassandra also emerges from her portal with Pyro, whom she kills. She forces Paradox to lead her to the Time Ripper, which she plans to use to destroy all universes, leaving only the Void. Before Wade and Logan can stop them, the Deadpool Corps shows up, led by Lady Deadpool, Blake Lively, and other variants like Kidpool, Babypool, Cowboy Deadpool, Matthew McConaughey, Floating Skull Deadpool, Nathan Fillion, and Samurai Deadpool. Wade uses Nicepool as a human shield to retrieve his guns, and Nicepool dies since he's the only variant who cannot regenerate. Logan then pulls his mask on, signaling that it's time for Deadpool and Wolverine to team up. Together, they wipe out the Deadpool Corps to the tune of Madonna. As the Time Ripper powers up, Hunter B-15, Wunmi Mosaku, learns of Paradox's role in the plot. Wade and Logan confront Paradox and learn that in order to shut down the Time Ripper, they must disrupt the power flow, which will cost one of them their life. They argue over who will sacrifice themselves, but ultimately Logan breaks through and grabs Wade's hand. Together, they overload the Time Ripper, destroying it and killing Cassandra in the process. B-15 arrives just after the battle, arresting Paradox. She reveals that Wade and Logan's actions have restored Wade's universe. Wade asks if they can return the other heroes in the Void and fix Logan's universe. B-15 confirms that the other heroes can be brought back, but explains that Logan's tragedy made him the hero he is now, and there's nothing to fix. She bids them farewell, and Wade and Logan go out for food. As Logan prepares to leave, Wade invites him to stay in his universe. They are later seen reunited with Wade's friends, including Laura, and Wade and Vanessa appear to be giving their relationship another chance. In the after-credits scene, Deadpool visits the TVA to show footage of Johnny Storm trash-talking Cassandra, which Deadpool repeated earlier. He claims this is what got Johnny killed. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more engaging movie recaps.